So there's a lot of stigma about talking about money as a European, right? And it can create a lot of pressure. So in this video, I want to cover what is this pressure? How can we overcome it? And if you're the type of person that wants to live a life of freedom, financial independence, traveling the world, then stick around, because this might be the video that you need to hear to actually go for the dream that you want. You know how in the US, everybody go-getter, everybody wants to make money. Not everybody, but they talk a lot about it, and of course sometimes it's a bit too much. A lot of individualism. People do feel disconnected. In Europe, this also happens, of course. Oh, you know what's not talked about in Europe though? It's money in general. I grew up mostly in Switzerland and I went to university in Spain. Both those countries don't talk about money at all. I have friends from all over Europe, and money is probably the topic that we talk about the least. Have you ever questioned this? Why are we so afraid talking about money? It is just energy. It can be used for things. You can keep it and use it for others. Money it's a flow. You get it, then you use it. Even if you have a lot of it, you use it for building different things. And if you feel like money is bad, rich people are bad, this might be time to examine your beliefs. Because the amount of impact and good that you can have with money is very powerful. Because you can create things with money. You can create things with a business, by investing in other people. Maybe you don't need to build your own business, but you can maybe bring people together, investors, help bring other people's money together to create something. Money is used for creating. Isn't that beautiful? We would not be living in this world if it was not for people wanting to exchange different things on money. When I went to the US, so here's the crazy part. So here's the big difference between Americans and Europeans, for example. I went to the US for this event called Funnel Hacking Live. It was last year in October, and there were a lot of, you could say, successful business owners doing a few million per year in revenue, which is pretty impressive. And they would all just talk about how much money they're making. I was like, what the f***? This is so cool. And it was all very casual. That was the crazy thing. Of course, it was all in an event environment. Everybody was a business owner in the online space, and so it was very natural. But still, I went to a different event, a Tony Robbins event, who is American, but it was in the UK, so most people were Europeans coming there, but this was never talked about. Even when I went to the business owner section during that event, we didn't talk about money as easily. We talked about business, what's your business doing, how do you help, but at Funnel Hacking Live, they would start with how much is your business doing, where do you want to take it? Where are you at, where do you want to go? And what those other entrepreneurs wanted to do was basically just to help. Because at that level especially, it's not about making more money, but it's about creating something and helping other people who care about the same thing, like creating more businesses and having bigger impact to level up, which I thought was really cool. And maybe I just haven't found those types of circles in Europe, but I'm sure that Europeans inherently feel a lot more comfortable talking about money than Americans do. Because the thing is, especially if you want to live a life of freedom, financial independence, or being an entrepreneur, digital nomad, this is a dream. And when you have people who judge the reason that you want to have that dream, because money is required, right? We're not going to sit here and lie we want to change the whole system just so that we can live our own dream. You can try, of course. I do support people who try to change the system, but I prefer to just live my life and have as much positive impact as possible. And so that's why I'm creating this content to help people live the life of their dreams, create a more judgment-free world where you can talk about whatever you want, live in whatever way you want, and if financial freedom and independence is important for you, so you can do those things, travel, support your family, not have to worry about money, then that's okay. Join the club. Because what's important is that people will always judge what they don't understand. So if you're watching this video and you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Then don't worry, that's not for you. That's cool. But if you do hear this and you're like, damn, I'm a European and I want to reach financial independence, but I don't have anyone to surround myself with, then stick around. Because eventually I will want to gather everyone. Well, create some kind of community, but importantly just let you know that this exists and that financial freedom is something important for some of us, especially for me. And so for you, find your people as well. Surround yourself with people who care about the same thing and who are okay talking. I have a few friends, two specifically in Switzerland. I don't know if they were born in Switzerland, but Franco's not Swiss. Like me, I have a Swiss passport, but that's it. The main thing I talk about with them is money. Investing, money, actually that's it, and working out a little bit. Because we work out together. But aside from that, I think those are my only two people that I ever talk about that, aside from Americans or my entrepreneur friends. So in general, I know it's not very common. More importantly, don't let fear of judgment of other people stop you. This here is the message for you to do what's important for you to reach financial freedom and independence, because so many people's dreams die simply because they're afraid of judgment of people. Because as humans, it's natural, we want to fit in. But sometimes you need to move across the planet to remember that, oh yeah, people back home don't want to think in the same way, and that's okay. You can go back to them during vacation, where you find people that actually support you and can lift you up. For me, I'm documenting this journey to financial freedom and financial independence because I want to remove this stigma and create a world that's more judgment-free and live a life without stress around money. And that way, I can be more abundant as well. And of course, it's a mindset thing which I'm working on. But also, it makes it easier to just help and then contribute to people that you want to support. To wrap it up, my target is to reach financial freedom in 5 years. I calculated I need to hit a critical mass of 400,000 in assets, which will produce about 24,000 in personal income per year, which is what I can live off of here in Bali, 2K per month, girlfriend 2K per month, easy. Financial freedom and independence are different, but financial independence is not as hard as you think. I can do it in 5 years, so can you. You need to think long term, of course 5 to 10 years, but so much easier than you think. You just need to make sure all your expenses are covered and that you're happy. Live the life that you want to live. This is a reminder of that. So if you stick around, you'll see what I'm implementing to make sure I'm being consistent and can actually get to where I want to go. Keep on rocking it. Let's do it.